Hi folks, I'm Jim Hinton. I'm the lead operator and responsible charge for the City of Brighton's water treatment facilities. We're here at the reverse osmosis treatment plant to talk a little bit about the City of Brighton's water sources. First and primary source is a series of wells along the South Platte that supply the reverse osmosis plant. The second source actually supplies the plant we're in the basement of, the green sand plant, which is of course attached to the reverse osmosis plant, just kind of an adjunct building. Those wells are located in an area known as the BB Draw. BB Draw is kind of a wetlands area that is located to the north of Bar Lake. Those are the two well sources that supplies the city. Our third water source is actually a finished water source. We buy 1.8 million gallons a day of finished water from Thornton. And that comes into the system out by the Home Depot on 27th Street. The water from Thornton is primarily just as a little additional that helps us get through these busy summer times. That was also the primary purpose of the green sand plant. The reverse osmosis plant can carry City of Brighton for about 8-9 months out of the year, but during the summer when we have high irrigation demands, we need more water. Just as an example, during the winter, our average water demand is about 2.5 million gallons a day. This time of year, we've been running 10 million gallons a day for weeks and weeks. So as you can tell, we need a lot more water than we need in the winter. As we continue to grow, of course, this situation will continue to expand. We've got to expect that summer demands are going to keep getting consistently larger and larger, and we're going to need more and more water to fulfill that demand. Not only raw water, but what we primarily need is the ability to treat that water. The treatment methods, of course, required for each of these different water sources varies. Each one's a little different than the other. Starting with the original wells that supplied Brighton, the South Platte wells, those wells are unfortunately high in a chemical called nitrate, which is more than a little toxic, especially to children and pregnant women. So the reverse osmosis plant has a very important job to do to remove that nitrate and get the nitrate level of that water down to where it's safe to consume. This was the original plant built by the City of Brighton, and it was built for precisely that reason. Once that water's taken care of, we can take a look at the green sand. The green sand plant, there are no particular toxins in it, but it has a chemical in there called manganese, which is a real nuisance. Manganese is known for hiding in the water until someone does laundry with it, adds bleach, which oxidizes the water and causes the manganese to come out of solution as a brown-black mud. Very unpleasant to discover. So the green sand plant also has an important job to do, just not as health-related. The third source, the Thornton water, this is finished water. It doesn't require a lot of treatment. We do have a different disinfection method than Thornton does, though, so we have to make that water compatible with ours. One other aspect involved in the plant here is the reverse osmosis system removes the nitrates and several other chemicals from the water. And once those chemicals are removed, we need to discharge them. We've got to send them somewhere. Traditionally, they've gone into the Platte River, along with many other water purveyors who are doing the same thing. And since we have a variety of water purveyors discharging into the Platte, the Colorado Department of Health has been making stricter and stricter standards on discharge into the Platte River. That is one of the main purposes of our upcoming construction project, is to take these nitrates that have been such a problem for so long, and we've actually got a method that will destroy them and turn them into nitrogen gas, rendering them completely harmless, no longer a pollutant into the water stream. Of course, we test this water extensively at all times. We're running many samples every day while these plants are in operation, both at the plant and out in the field. On top of the sampling we're doing, there's also compliance sampling from the state of Colorado, which is keeping an eye on our water quality all the time. We keep very exacting standards on this, and the state makes sure we do.
Hi, my name is Kim. We're at the Brighton Wastewater plant today. Here we receive all of the wastewater from all of the businesses and residents in the city of Brighton, specifically the western half of Brighton. And through biological and mechanical processes, we remove all the wastewater constituents to make the water safe and compliant for discharge back to the South Platte River. The heart of the system here is a biological treatment system and is composed of microorganisms. We actually call them bugs. The bugs do the work here. They consume the food, we provide them with air to keep them alive, and they remove all of the harmful constituents from the wastewater, making it safe to deliver back to the river. Everything that happens within this facility is regulated and mandated by one of multiple state or EPA permits to ensure compliance with the Safe Drinking Water Act and with land application of biosolids that are generated by this facility. Treatment of the water that comes through here is exceptionally important to me personally and to the environmental side of what we do for a living as a whole. Water is a precious resource. We're running out of water. We have to do what we can do to make everything safe for everybody downstream of us. So we take our jobs highly seriously, and we put as good of a product back in as we possibly can.
If you're curious about any of the water about any of the results on our water testing, this is available to the public. Our website has the city's Consumer Confidence Report available, which shows results of our water testing. And anyone also can log on to the Colorado Department of Health website and check our monitoring schedule there. Why do I do this? Because it's important. It matters. I don't think there's anything more important to the health of the citizens of about any city you care to name, especially the city of Brighton, than the quality of the water that's supplied. Treating it has made a huge difference in the quality of life here, and we plan to keep it that way.